You want to start with Diddy?
Let's do it.
All right. Since that was from last week, we could just start with that. Just start the rip. So Diddy got sentenced to 50 months in jail, and it was a surprise to most people because most people thought that he's gonna get less than that. So, all right, let's walk through this. So, his lawyer Brian Steele, in the closing arguments, they said that there's been 900 Mann Act cases, and if you're not familiar, the Mann Act started with Jack Johnson,
yep.
black heavyweight champion that had the white girlfriend, and they made up a law to arrest him for transporting what they say transporting prostitution across state lines, but really it was just they was mad that he was with a white girl, and they was moving around the country. All right, but fast forward to 2025, and there's been 900. I'm assuming. I don't know if he studied 900. I think there's been 900 Mann Act cases, and he said that I think the average was 18 months, and they even cited one particular case where a guy paid to have sex with a 14-year-old
or a minor,
and got like 16 months. So they was just like, look, like So they was like, for him to give 50 months is unprecedented. And the other lawyer said it's actually unconstitutional. They said that they plan to appeal because it was like, they said that the judge has cited numerous things that he already got acquitted for. And it felt like the judge was going against the jury's will and imposing their own will on the case. All right, what's your thoughts?
I was talking to Ish about this the other day. It's a lot of politics involved in these cases, especially when they're high profile. So, like, if he's running for election again, does he want to be the person on his record that let him get off with 6 months? I honestly thought he was going to get 6 months to a year. Just given what the average is, like you said, and then the 50-month ruling came in. That has a part in it. I think also the things that he was acquitted of, and like even as a kid, like I used to get speeding tickets driving fast, right? Thought I was on New Jersey Drive, and my dad was like, "Stop getting tickets," and I'm like, "They're just speeding tickets." He's like, "No, they're your entryway into the court system. You don't see it. All these infractions adding up, but if that infraction turns into something else, now they're going to have a whole character sheet that they're going to use against you." And I think what happened here was that this was so high profile, he didn't want to be the person who gave him a lesser sentence and feel like he had leniency upon him. 50 months for the charge is tough, but I do feel like some of this is for sure is retroactive. I'm not caping for Diddy, but if you go like according to the history, like you said, what the charges were, 50 months when you already have been in for 14 months was the heftier sentence than I expected, for sure.
Yeah, it's egregious. I feel like the judge definitely had a personal vendetta or personal message that they wanted to send.
For sure.
It doesn't even make sense. I mean, 50 months for paying for prostitution is crazy.
And who knows who may have made a call and it may have given counsel on how certain things should go. It's a layered conversation, but man, stay out of that judicial and legal system if you can.
And my thing too is like, what is the point? Because another thing is people were like, well, it was because of everything that he did leading up to that. And what's the point of going to trial? And if he got fined, if you can't say like, okay, all the other stuff surrounding that led to that played a part in that was surrounded around that, that's not what he got convicted of.
But it does matter in court of public opinion and with the lawyer and judge. Like I remember, I told the story before, when I went to deposition, there was a question about why did I have so, quote unquote, so much money? I'm like, you're a lawyer and a judge. Like, why are you even saying a lawyer? Was like, anything you say will have an impact on how this goes. This was family law. I learned then. I was like, okay. So the character of the person, of course, gets brought into question. And if we're going to be very honest, no court hearing is fair. No court hearing is fair. Like I've been in court supporting friends, and I've seen the same person have the same violation, a DUI or stop and go and it hit run, and they just pulled over a block. And I've seen some people get 366 days in county, and I've seen some people go free same day, depending on demographic background and heel. Court's never been fair and never will be. You got to stay out of there at all costs.
Yeah,
it's unfortunate, but it's a society we live in. I'm not saying he was right, but just being black in this country, given the political climate that we're in, even for the people, it's like, oh, he's gonna leave home today. Just not the, it's not the climate for that, and they're making sure of that. They're sending fucking National Guard in Chicago. It's not the climate now for that. So,
yeah, I mean, it's one of these things, man. So it's a learning situation, and I hate to put race into it, which I think you have to, because I think that there's a lot of people that didn't like the fact that he got off, essentially, like, you know what I mean, as a black man
previously.
I mean, I kind of look at this as he kind of got off, even though he got convicted. He was facing 25 years in jail.
Oh, this was still a victory for him. Let's be clear. This is a victory.
Yeah. So I think there's a lot of people that was mad that he actually, because he beat the federal government. That's very rare. He took it to trial. Like, he did get convicted, but what he got convicted of was pretty minor crimes, right? Like,
it wasn't the RICO
trafficking
part.
Yeah, he didn't get convicted of RICO. He didn't get convicted of trafficking. He didn't get convicted of that. That's, any one of those charges could have got him 25 years alone, let alone combined. So I don't know. Put it in chat. Put in chat what you guys think about this. I personally feel like he got railroaded, but
also too, when they stay off that list, when they want you, they're going to find a way. It's called blackout, not crash out. So I'm going to stop there. But when they want you, they're going to find a way. Don't put yourself in a circumstance to allow them to get you. So, and I hope, some change behavior and all that comes about, and the lessons are shared and mistakes are shared. But it's tough because you got two sides of it. Was he got away with the way he didn't get sentenced for what they wanted him for? But I wonder how long is his probation? Because that's another way a person with that
5 years. They said 5 years.
That's tough.
Yeah, so he got 5. He got to serve another 3 years. Then he got to do another 5 years on monitored probation. I mean, he's damn near a decade in.
You got to clear your entire circle, because they'd pay somebody $500,000 or $1 million to plant something on you or with you in concert. Stay out of the system, yo. And also to the other part, just do better in terms of actions too. You got to be fair about that. Got to make some changes.
Did you hear the rumor that he booked that they had a speaking arrangement book for him? If
he did that, he's crazy.
I don't think he did that. I don't believe it. I mean, I think that might have been, that's a rumor, I think, or somebody, it's like somebody, I could say I got Ian booked for St. Louis. You might not even never heard of it.
For sure. Hey, some of y'all be doing that too. Y'all better quit.
Yeah. So, I don't think that Diddy himself personally in jail said, I'm gonna sign a contract to speak in Miami next week. I don't think he did that. I don't think he did that.
Even upon the release, come home, be humble, don't get on social media for the first year. Just stay low. Troy quote, stay low, no fire. Just under the radar.